Okay, good morning everyone. Today we are still going to continue with the topic on time, but today we are going to learn something new. Okay, we are going to introduce the word after. So this is actually the same concept on telling time. It's just that how you're going to say it properly when people ask you about time. Okay, so how you're going to answer them in a proper sentence using the word after. Okay, so let's take a look at my clock. I'm still using my clock. Okay, so you can actually take out your own clock and then we can just do it together. Okay, is everybody okay? Alright, so now I have this time here on my clock. Okay, can somebody tell me? Alright, can somebody tell me what is the time on my clock now? Oh, right. Okay, I heard somebody say it's 1:20. Is it true? Is it 1:20? No, yes, absolutely right. Those of you who say it's 12:20, you are correct. Why is it 12:20 and not 1:20? Okay, let's take a look at the hour hand. Now, the hour hand is pointing in the middle, all right, somewhere between 12 and 1, all right? Has it pointed to 1 yet? Not yet, so it has to be 12. Excellent, those of you who say 12. Okay, so now look at the minute hand. All right, so minute hand is 5, 10, 15, 20. So for this particular time, all right, I should be writing it as, so my hour hand, all right, is 12 and my minute hand is at 20, so it's 12:20. Now, how do you say this when you want, when people ask you, what's the time, okay? Well, you say, well, it's 12:20. Yes, you can do that. Or you can use this word, okay, using the word after. Okay, when you are using this word after, I want you to take note. Every time, right, when people ask you, what's the time? So you can actually say, oh, it's 20 minutes. So can you see that? I'm using the minutes. So it's 20 minutes after 12. Can you see that? I'm sorry. Alright, so that's how you say it when you use the word after. Okay, so you have to say, oh, it's 20 minutes after 12. So your minutes comes first, then your hour. Okay, is everybody okay there? Right, so let's try another one. Okay, I will show you a time and you're going to tell me what's the time. Okay, let's say it's like that. Okay, let's say it's like that. Okay, can you tell me the time now? Okay, so based on what we have learned the other time, that we must always be looking at our hand first, right? Okay, so if I were to look at my hour hand is pointing between 10 and of course my 11. Okay, that's being hidden by the hand there, so it's 10 and 11. So which one do I pick? 11? No, yes, I should pick 10, right? Because the hour hand is not pointing at 11 yet. This one, the one that is pointing at 11 is the minute hand. So the hour hand is still pointing at, is still within, all right, the space of the 10. So this particular time is still 10, okay? So because my hour hand is still not pointing at 11 yet. So now, how about my minute hand? It's pointing at 55. So minute is 55. So how do I write it down in using the word after? So I will have to use 55 minutes after 10. Can you see that? So I'm using the minutes first, then I put in my hour. Is everybody okay with that one? Yeah? So let's try another example. Okay, let's try another one. So let's say I have, okay, let's say I move this like that and like that. Okay, all right. Can you tell me the time now? Okay, I will start with the hour hand, and as you can see, my hour hand is between 8 and 9. So which one do you pick? 8. Alright, so hour is 8. And what's my minute? So can you see that? That's 30. So it's 8:30. Do you guess 8:30? Excellent. So now how do you write it using the word after? So it's 30 minutes after 8. Is everybody okay? Right, so that's your answer. 30 minutes after 8. Okay, so minutes comes first, then hour. Okay, let's try one last one. Okay, let's say if I give you this like that. Okay, let's say it's like that. Okay, let's say it's like that. Okay, right? Okay, let's say this is the time that I want. Okay, you have to look at the what? The hour hand first, right? So my hour hand is pointing between 4 and 5. So I take the 4, okay? Because it has not pointed at 5 yet, so I take the 4. And my minute hand, okay, so I write it down first. So my hour and my minute. So my hour hand is 4. My minute hand is pointing at 15. So it's like that. So how do you say that using the word after? You want to tell me? Very good. So it's 15 minutes after 4. Is everybody okay? Excellent. So great job, everybody. So now I want you to try out the exercise on your worksheet. Okay, telling time using the word after. Okay, so it's on practice 5. Okay, so I will get back to you. Okay, and we can share our answers later. Okay, all right, goodbye.